Let me send us live. Yay, stream, what's up? Long time no see. We are playing D&D. Mad Mage. That's my spiel. Subscribe to Twitch Prime. Anyway, Brian,
Hi.
your show now, sir.
That's all you're going to talk about?
What?
Oh, it's just I'm expecting more.
I want to play, man. I'm ready to go.
Jeez. So yeah, we're playing Mad Mage.
Hold on. Do you need me to buy you like 5 minutes? Because I can do that.
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay. Because I was
so
going to
not
say,
used to you just.
we could. Yeah, fair. You're right. Normally I'm a lot more long-winded. But we could describe for the YouTube audience later and the stream currently what each character is, if we want.
Well, let's go ahead and switch over to the ye old yawning portal, and we can do that.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, yep, it is the old yawning portal. There's no one in here, though. Pretty calm.
To add some other people. But while I'm doing that, talk amongst yourselves. Introduce yourselves. Talk about where you're from, what you're doing here, why you're here, whatnot.
Okay. Have we met yet, or was this just introduction for the stream?
Introduction for the stream, I guess.
Okay. I guess I'll go first. I will be playing Hestrid Ironhorn. Just Hestrid's fine. I am a Minotaur. I have a long and troubled backstory, if you care to learn it later. I am playing a fighter. You're going to see some extremely broken abuse of game mechanics. There's a reason why a certain feat that I took, which isn't actually a feat, it's a fighting style, was an Unearthed Arcana and then was quickly removed from the game because it is that good. And Brian said I could do it, so I'm doing it. And you can't stop me. That's me. I'm a big-ass fucking Minotaur. Somebody else go.
I'm a druid, not very social, spent most of my time in the forest, don't really talk to people, looking to explore and find some new plants and grass to touch, and need some extra people to make sure I don't die while I do it.
I am Serix, a bronze dragonborn wearing goggles all the time. I was recently fired from my job and I need money, so here I am.
Sorry for laughing at you getting fired from your job. That was just so nonchalant. I feel like an asshole now.
My character is Lamb, someone who her shadow seems a little erratic, and she's looking to kill someone in Undermountain.
Also, he told us before the stream, he told us he is definitely not playing an evil character.
Yeah, this time for sure.
This time
Absolutely
for sure, he's not evil. Yeah.
Is this part of the session in character or out of character?
Currently out of character.
Okay.
Yeah.
My characters
But
are
we're-
not always evil.
But are we revealing backstory or no?
We
It's
can
up
do
to
that
you.
in game, in character, or you can give elements if you'd like.
Okay. So I am a bard. You'll find I have a fascination with spirits in the afterlife, and I am drawn to something specific in this Mad Mage dungeon, trying to find something.
Awesome. Brian, this is you.
Well, yeah. Everybody give me a investigation or insight check.
Oh wait, Brian, really quick. I presume you haven't had a chance to read my backstory yet.
I have not.
All right, I have a mysterious raven companion familiar thing that I don't control. That kind of led me here. I didn't know if you wanted it to be part of the game, which you could do interesting things with it, or you want it not part of the game and it could just stay here at the end.
That sounds like something fun that I will try to work in later.
Sounds like Spader. I like it.
I tried to give you a few options. There's notes to DM in my backstory over things that I did not specify, so you could be fun.
Sounds good. Missing one. Who are we missing?
Me. What am I rolling?
Investigation or insight, whichever one.
And
you
how
would
do
like.
I do that? Like, what am I clicking? Am I going to the D&D Beyond site to click investigation, or am I doing that from somewhere else?
You can either do it from Beyond or from within your character sheet in Foundry. Either one works. Just whatever.
Hi,
your preference
Scissoring
is.
here.
Whoa.
All right.
I can't see
I now have
Lamb's
too many
rolls. Does
tabs
that
open.
matter?
You can't see somebody's rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's rolling pro
Oh.
for some strange reason.
Oh, is it Lamb?
The person who's totally not evil and not keeping secrets.
Whose aren't you seeing?
I see it now.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Serix and Alabar, could you roll me a d18?
How do I roll a raw die?
/R. Yeah, just click in the box down at the lower right corner. Do /R space 18, d18.
I thought you were going to spell out roll for him.
I mean,
Well,
I could
but-
if you really want.
Did I click English for language proficiency?
Alrighty. 5 and 16.
Sorry, Amber Alert.
Like, what the heck is that?
Oh, it's a province-wide Amber Alert. I doubt I'm going to be seeing that boy in the next 3 hours, so...
Okay. Various people have received some information. Cool. So yeah, you guys are in this tavern with a gigantic hole in the floor. There is a man behind the bar by the name of Durham. Pretty familiar guy that everybody around here knows that he is somebody that went down into that hole, and pretty famous for it, and is currently kind of like talking to Harold, asking him what kind of drinks he'd like, and behind him on the wall there is a big chalkboard with basically a running Deadpool on it. Yeah. So, Harold, what'd you like?
Can I get some gin?
worth of alcohol, so how much it cost? Let's call it 2 silver. Sure, here you go. Hands it over and asks for 2 silver.
Thank you.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm sitting at my table, nursing my glass of milk slowly, and to anybody that notices, your call if you want them to notice or not, they would notice that the gigantic fucking Minotaur is clearly avoiding looking at the dragon, the half-dragon folk living or sitting like 2 tables over. Just slowly drinking a glass of milk.
You'll see Lamb start walking up, and you'll see her talking to herself, and out loud, not really quietly, and she'll say, "Wolf, I don't know. We must find more companions. Down there might even be death for us." And she's just walking to the bar.
I am poking at my food and staring at Hestrid.
I nonchalantly go to the bar to order some mead.
Who's this going to the bar and ordering some mead?
Oh, Elevar the bard.
You may move your token over.
All right, that's the thing. Oh, I have the wrong tool selected. No, I'm not casting a fireball.
Or are you?
All right, let's get this party started.
Oh my gosh. Token control. Yes. Select token. What is it doing?
That would be drawing a shape.
Apparently you can have multiple tools selected. I don't know how.
What?
I will share
you
my
can
screen
have-
again.
No, no,
Apparently I
you're
You have
good.
one on the
neither.
left, one
You're
on the
good.
left column, which is kind of like your which of these are you doing, and then one on the right, which is
Yes, I have
Like
both
that.
token controls and measure distance selected at the same time. Oh my god.
correct. Which does something like this.
Right, and that's what it's. Oh, there we go. We finally.
By the way, if you do have the measurement tool and you are measuring and then you just hit space, it'll actually move you along that line.
Like that. You can also use control to make waypoints. And then hit space and it'll follow that waypoint.
Brian, I forgot to totally send you something that I should have messaged you way earlier. For reasons.
Wait, how do you do that?
I saw you send the message. Give me just a second.
Token control, so top left button, third one down, the measuring tool. If you click on it and drag anywhere, it'll measure. If you just hit spacebar, your character will move there. And if you hit control at any time while you've got that open before you actually click, you can click on a spot and then move and draw another line. And then you hit spacebar and it'll follow the path that you made.
Doesn't like my control.
Click control now. Like once you start drawing your line, then click control and then click. Like left click and then move your mouse again. There you go.
Ah,
And then at any point there you can hit spacebar and it'll follow that line.
nice.
Lamb's gonna walk up to you because I just had to clarify something. Lamb's gonna walk up to the bar and look at the barkeep. Oh, you seem to have lived a very long life, longer than mortals should have. I have a question for you. She's asking you to turn in.
That's kind of a personal question, but sure, why not?
And do you know anyone who's going down into the Underdark?
Like, in the next couple days, personally? What are you
I
asking?
I need a party of individuals who can make it to the bottom floor, and I don't know if you've seen anyone that can be of use to me.
Had a couple people go down about a week ago. Haven't come back. Not really sure if anybody's specifically going down in the next few days, but a couple of the people around in this room look like they're maybe hardy enough.
I'm going down. Do you want some gin? It tastes like pine trees. I love trees.
Alcohol's fine with me.
Barkeep, can you get him a drink?
Sure. 2 more gins.
Yes, please.
Slides out 2 more gins.
You seem to have some life in you. Doesn't look like you're dying anytime soon.
Astrid does his best to not jostle anybody, but like leans kind of in the bar and like sets the mug down. Says, please, 1 more glass of milk.
Would you like anything added to it, or just plain milk?
No, I won't poison my body. It's a temple.
I mean, there are some people say that milk's not good for your body.
They are wrong.
Under your breath, you hear the bard say, "That's an utterly interesting choice."
Good. I like pun people.
Meanwhile, while all you guys are talking, I start idly strumming my lute.
I'll. You're the one who got the gin, right? Or who got the gin?
I got the gin.
Mr. Pine Trees did.
Oh, are you going down to the Under Mountain?
I am.
Like I said, I don't see a death approaching anytime soon. If you want to come with me, I will be glad to have another companion down there. And if you don't make it out, I will make sure your soul is secure.
It's okay, we all die and feed the earth and join the cycle of life sooner or later. I need some protection, I shall go with you.
Someone I can get along with. You know the cycle.
While still idly strumming, I casually ask, "And what might you be searching for down there?"
Which one are you talking to?
Both of you. I'm not too far from you.
Oh, okay.
Although I realize that Hestrid, the cow, just moved his way into the group. Like you guys are talking, and he's just like smack dab in between.
I did that thing where I like sneak between you guys, and like as soon as Harold moved to the side, I was like, "Yep."
We're just
You guys are
talking
not
over the
trying to talk
Minotaur.
over 2 horns.
You guys are talking over a Minotaur, or I guess under a Minotaur, because I'm like 10 feet tall or whatever. I'm being.
You're really busy with your milk, I don't want to disturb.
I'm 7'9", so yeah, I'm very large.
Gotta
Like-
stay under 10.
252 pounds. Like, yeah. This big fucking Minotaur, and you guys are just talking. I'm like sitting there, not moving at all. You guys gotta like lean forward to look past my head to talk to each other. Yeah.
Regarding that question, she'll look over you. Someone is defying life in Undermountain. Unlike our barkeep here. You hear like a little chuckle. Someone has defied it a lot longer than he has.
Well, now you've piqued my interest. What kind of defiance are we talking about?
Something that has lived too long. Something that has lived significantly too long.
Pardon the intrusion. How do you fly life?
What do you mean?
You just said someone's flying life.
Defying life, young Minotaur. Oh, you're
Is that
36? 37? You are young.
I get noticeably creeped out by the tiny woman who just guessed my age?
And she is tiny too. She's like 4'11".
You're all tiny to me. Like,
Just a
How
matter.
tall are you?
7'9".
Oh yeah, I'm only 6.
Yeah, you're a dwarf. Did you make sure you chose the dwarf on character selection, right? Yeah, got him. Sorry.
I'm 130 though. You respect your elders.
You're right. You're right.
You are an elf, right?
I am. Half elf.
Okay. Okay. Oh, well,
Okay, so no flying.
no, defying.
Would
No
you like
flying
some
life.
milk?
Wait, I missed that. What
Would
is
you
your
like
volume?
some milk?
I'm having a gin right now from this wise one.
Hmm.
Maybe a milk in the future.
I couldn't help but overhear, considering you guys are talking past me. You're planning to go down?
We are.
I could lend my expertise for a small cost.
What is your cost?
Equal share in the spoils.
That's reasonable. Are you okay with that? Looking at Lem.
I have no qualms about this.
I'll need it in writing. Also, I should probably tell you that I was once convicted for a crime, though I have been abdicated of it. Abdicated. Absolved. Abstained? One of those
Those are
words.
some pretty big words there.
I don't remember what the judge said. Anyway, I'm actually innocent. But apparently I legally need to tell people that I was convicted at a certain point. It was a violent crime. But I didn't do it. Anyway, I need it in writing so that if you turn on me, I have legal recourse.
I do not have any pen and paper, but we can figure that out. And Music Man, I'm sorry. I'm looking for trees and plants and creatures. Do you also seek something down?
I break out my inkwell and scrap of paper and say, I can probably be of assistance here.
I like this one. Tiny Loot Man is fun.
Do you by chance need some other help going downstairs?
We could always use another in our party.
I am over here noticeably staring at Hestred, sitting exactly where he was sitting.
I'm still looking directly away. At the bar.
I'm walking right up next to you. Hey, Red. How you doing? See, they finally let you out of prison. Who are your friends?
We just met. Why? You wanna befriend them and turn your back on them when things get hardest?
Oh, why? That's a great idea. That's exactly what I was going to do. Don't suppose y'all are going into the Undermountain, are you?
Be careful with this one. He will betray you in your weakest moment.
Really? The guy who destroyed an entire store is telling that, huh?
I was innocent.
Really? Uh-huh. Yeah. You believe this guy? I wouldn't.
Do you like gin?
Never had it. Not much of a drinker.
I don't know if I like this one.
What are you offering?
Yes, would you like one?
I would love one, new friend. What's your name?
I am Harel.
Great
is
to meet you,
yours?
Harrow. I am Serix.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Otherwise known as the Betrayer.
Oh, come on. I'm not a dragon yet.
Are you a half dragon or are you what you call it?
Dragonborn.
Oh, you're a dragonborn.
I have no idea. I was raised by kobolds.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
see,
so
as
you're
tall as
basically a
kobold.
god.
Are you as tall as a kobold or taller?
I am 6'10". A little bit taller.
Oh, okay.
I do have very tiny, shitty dragon wings attached to my back that flap very weakly.
Oh, look, someone that can fly.
Maybe one day. Working on it.
Yeah, no. Aside from being a betrayer, he's also a liar. So
I've never lied in my life.
your wings don't work.
They move. That's technically working.
Just like how your heart doesn't work.
I would be dead otherwise.
I beg to differ. You're already dead. You're dead
Beg
inside.
all you like. I'm clearly moving. That doesn't make sense.
Like, slam the milk.
Oh, don't worry about him. Just let him pout for a bit. He'll be fine.
Well, 24-year-old dragonborn, you're looking to go down as well?
Yes, I am. Strange psychic person.
Hmm. Do you have issues with Hestrid?
No, not at all. We get along great. I'm sure we'll be the
did
best.
I hear
of
his
friends.
name? Did I hear his name? I didn't, did I?
I called him Red.
He called me Red.
Okay. Do you have issues with Red?
No, of course not. Red here and I go way back. Don't we, Red?
We used to.
And then you destroyed a shop and went to prison.
Well,
And
I
the
have
one
no
person
qualm.
I counted on turned his back.
Well, I have no qualms working with any of you. I don't see anyone dying in the immediate future, but that may change.
Just be careful around him. Those beautiful scales hide something dangerous and evil within.
Yeah, I do polish my scales every night.
I visibly get up off my stool and say, well, looks like we have enough of an agreement. Shall we move on?
Well, I'm ready.
Lamb will finish her gin and say, "I'm ready to go as well if everyone else is." But yeah, I don't have anything else actually. I'll remove the butt.
Before we go, hold a moment. I will turn to the innkeep. What's the going rate on the pool?
Well, I guess that would depend exactly on what your wager is.
47 gold pieces. Sorry. I'll say 30 gold pieces, but I'll drop my whole coin pouch of 47.
Are you wagering that you'll be back within a certain amount of time, or come back with certain things?
Depends on which pays the most. I have legal fees to pay for.
Well, I mean, kind of it's a wager system, so people will wager whether they think you're going to die down there or whether you're going to come back with nothing but the weapon on your back, or, there's all kinds of different wagers. If you want just like a going rate of, I bet that I'll live for at least a week, then yeah, we could do something like that too.
That was a lot of words. Which one pays the most? If I win.
I mean, if you could get all the way down to the bottom and then come back out alive, that would probably be pretty pretty well paying.
Okay, I bet on that one.
Okay. And you're gonna put down 30 for that?
Yeah. It's actually a pouch with 47. I'm just dumb.
Yeah, well, he's asking what you're putting down.
Pouch is there.
Okay.
It's 47. Character dumb. Who it is?
Yeah, but you said 30.
Yes. But I'm
Okay.
actually giving him all the gold, so do with that what you will.
Well, he'll take the pouch and count out the 30 and then hand it back to you.
Oh.
Very well.
I'm rich.
I will-
I will dump the rest into the pile of 30 he just made.
Oh, hold on, let me recount. Ah, 47. Okay, I will put that down. Your odds are not great, so let's call it 100 to 1.
I like those odds. I'll turn back to the newly formed party. Are you guys betting as well?
I know I'll succeed in my fortune, so I don't need a bet.
But you'll make money. Like, if you know you're gonna succeed, and then you bet on yourself, and you succeed, you get paid.
Money's only as important as long as you stay alive.
But you just said that you're going to be alive.
I will be alive. I don't know about you.
But if you're going to be alive, you should bet so that when you come back, they give you money. And since you're alive, you can spend the money.
She'll just put her hands in the air as she's walking away. She'll just kind of...
I'm so confused.
As usual, I
like having many things. I shall keep my gold.
I tap Hester on the shoulder. It's okay. Let people be. I then toss 47 gold coins on the bar's keeps table and say, I'll do the same. I'll match what he said. Or what he bet. For myself.
Also for going all the way down
Yes.
and then returning. I'm gonna take some notes really fast. Zero. As you guys all turn around and like start kind of heading back towards the hole, you see a Cholton woman standing there, just kind of looking at you guys and looking over at the barkeep and then looking back to the hole and then looking back at you guys. I heard you guys were planning on going down, eh? Welcome.
They're Canadian! They're Canadian children!
Okay. For Tim and Mojo, years ago when we played the Tomb of Annihilation, the DM at the time, Taylor, didn't want to do voices for all the Chiltons, so he just made them all Canadian, and since then, anytime we run into a Chilton in any campaign ever, they're always Canadian. Now you're caught up. Also, we pronounce the P in pterodactyl, so it's pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Welcome, fam. All right. Anyway.
So, yeah, you guys are going down.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, if you do go down and survive and come back up, I would be willing to buy any extra magic items that you aren't interested in or otherwise want to get rid of.
Oh, great.
Seems fine.
I offer very good rates. Where are her rates? Because I always forget them. I will. I always pay in platinum, by the way. It is 10 platinum for a common item, 50 platinum for an uncommon item, 500 platinum for a rare item, and if you happen to find something that's very rare, then that would be 5,000 platinum.
All right, we'll keep you in mind.
I have quite a bit of funds to go around, but obviously that will depend on just how much you guys bring up. Once I get a certain amount, I will take it back home with me and back to my master. But while I'm here, my name is Obaya, and hope to see you guys again.
You too. I mean, I hope to see you. Yep.
Oh, when we were walking like to the center, was Sarah close enough, or Harold close enough to me? Like, because I know Hestrid and Alvar was like behind a little bit. Is that true or no?
I walked over after. I was doing my betting when you guys were walking over.
Okay. You guys have what, decent passive perceptions, right? Because you would have heard something.
12.
19.
Okay. Harold would have definitely heard. You would have heard coming from Lamb, but not Lamb herself. Challenge is below.
I didn't hear what that was at all. That was muffled as shit.
Oh, god.
Challenge is below.
Yeah.
Challenges.
In a voice that definitely didn't sound like Lamb.
Bless you.
Oh. Oh, it seems like Wolf is interested in what's happening below.
Is this the way down?
I could only assume.
Be careful. You could be trapped.
Such is life.
Durnan, how do we get down from here? It looks like there's just a middle post. Or a middle...
Are you guys ready to head down now?
Yeah, I will whistle and summon my Steel Defender from outside.
It looks as if we're ready.
Very well. It is 1 gold piece per person to go down.
There you go. I will give him 5 gold pieces.
Ah,
What's the conversion rate?
Every down rank 1 is 10. So 1 gold is 10 silver. 1 silver is 10 copper. Ignore Electrum. It doesn't exist.
Oh, I see. Okay. It even says if I just looked in red.
Fair enough. Electrum technically does exist, but only in the 5e like adventures do they use them, and very rarely. It's weird. I don't know why they made it. It's like a half-step currency between silver and gold or something like that.
I did forget to ask, what do you specialize in, all of you? I guess I'd say that as we're getting onto the thing to go down.
it's one at a time. Who goes first?
I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Would you mind if I went first?
By all
It's
means,
kind
Red.
of my thing. And to answer your question, the judge in my case called me a brick shithouse. Whatever that means. So I guess that. But I've been a bouncer for 5 or 6 years. So mostly I just punch people till they stop breathing.
Does that mean that you shit bricks, or that's when you... I'm not sure what you meant by that.
I'm still not sure either. I've never been able to figure it out.
I'm pretty sure he was calling you smelly.
Well, you never complained. Anyway, I will step off and onto the platform to go down.
Okay. As you step on, Durnan starts doing the winch and you start slowly descending down. It takes about a minute for you to get down there. I don't think you'd really have any idea as to how far it is. Your character being what he is.
Yep.
But yeah, you find yourself down at the bottom.
Hooray!
I stand on the edge and play my flute a little bit to hear the echo to see if I can figure out how far down it is.
Wow, where'd you find the colored map? I'm impressed.
It took me a while to find something decent.
No kidding, because the ones in the book are literally like
Garbage.
lines. There's your room. Yeah, this is... I'm impressed. You guys will see.
Okay, Dolphin, how good are you at figuring things out? Or Bat? Which kind of animal would you like to be?
Talking to me or somebody else?
The person who's trying to figure out how far it is based off of sound
The
waves.
echolocation, the sound.
Oh, yeah. What would I roll?
Give me an intelligence check.
Just intelligence, not investigation?
Yeah, just intelligence. I don't know that you would have proficiency in this particular endeavor.
Well, I get half proficiency.
There's a 13. So half proficiency would give you a 14.
For what it's worth, that was a save. If there's no difference between the rolls, that's totally fine. But for future reference, your stats at the top, you can just click on the intelligence and it'll roll it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Most cases, it's not a problem, but like if he was to ask me to roll strength, there's a difference between that and that. One's a +7, one's a +4. Right.
Fair enough.
You feel like it's at least 100 feet, but you're not sure exactly how far.
Is the wench back up yet?
Another minute goes by as he winches it up, and he looks at whoever's next.
I'll go next.
Alrighty. Head on down. There's nothing down there waiting for you guys. I'm not gonna sit there and keep going one by one.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
How do I flip to the next map? Oh, okay,
You'll get
so
put on the next map.
by the hand of God.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Alrighty. Okay. So you think you guys all have dark vision?
I do.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna probably need you to add more to me, though. Depending on how much you gave me. I get a ridiculous amount.
Gave you whatever D&D Beyond says. 120?
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yep. That's
As long as Beyond is right, the
I think
importer
that's
usually gets
double what everybody else gets, I think.
Yeah, it's double the default.
it. Probably, yeah.
Get fucked, regular people.
Twilight Cleric laughs at you.
Yeah, right. Good thing we don't have one of them.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys can all see, well, in black and white, since you don't have a light on you. It is dark down here. But yeah, you can see a tunnel leading off to the edge. All around you, there are dented, rusty shields adorning the walls, covered with graffiti, some blood in some cases, and whatnot. And there's a thin layer of sand covering the floor here.
I will take a pinch of sand and put it in my pocket.
I knew somebody was going to get pocket sand.
Gotta be prepared.
It seems like there's only one way right now.
I bend down, touch the sand, investigate if I can think of if this is any kind of special sand I'd be aware of.
Okay. Give me a nature check.
While
Where
he's
are you,
doing
nature?
that, you just hear from like 20 feet off to the side, "Hey guys, there's a hallway."
Oh, I scored big there.
Oof.
Seems like Sandman. Hey, Sandman.
Hmm. So, I feel like I should probably tell you, since you're my new traveling companions, I have this ability that I learned in between my trial and when I arrived at the city. I can make myself twice my size. Might be handy if
Is
the
that in
rest of this
every
place is...
dimension?
Yes. I currently occupy 1 square. I will occupy 4.
What's
Okay.
a square?
That's a game mechanic. You know, that was obviously a meta joke. Let's not address it. So, if you feel like it's needed, let me know, and I will blow up bigger. Lasts about a minute. Hey, look, there's a skeleton over there.
You
Do I
only
notice the
last a
skeleton?
minute.
Hey, a minute's all you need if you do it right. What?
Brian, do I notice the skeleton?
You absolutely do.
Okay. Hey, there's a skeleton.
As you guys are kind of progressing down this hallway, you notice that every 10-foot section of the wall has a 9-foot high, 4-foot wide, 3-inch deep door-shaped recess containing a bas-relief carving of a demon. They're all different kinds of demons. And in the... about half the way down the tunnel, you see a skeleton of a kenku.
This feels like a trap or a curse. Be wary.
Can I
One
look
of
around to see if
its-
there are any traps?
Sure. Give me a investigation if you're like actually hands and knees kind of
Yeah.
feeling, or perception otherwise. You do notice that one of the thin arms of the kenku skeleton is pointing towards a bas-relief of a Feshni demon. South wall.
Can I ritual cast detect magic?
Absolutely. What are you guys doing the rest of the time for that 10 minutes?
I notice he starts making magical incantations, and I will put my body in a position where I could defend him if needed.
From which direction?
Yes. I'm gonna stand right where I am, just like total like posture up, like ain't nobody getting past me.
Okay.
I'm protecting.
Easy enough.
I don't think that's the button I was supposed to press. Maybe? I don't know.
Yep, that works.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. The little triangle next to the name allows you to collapse or expand it if you want or don't want to read the whole thing. 14 rather. You don't see any traps. Where exactly were you searching, by the way? Just kind of everywhere, or?
Mostly around where the skeleton is.
Okay. While you don't find any traps, you do notice that the wall over here looks a little funky.
That wall looks a little funky. Master, go smash it. And Master will go headbutt the wall.
Okay.
Do I notice what I just noticed? Sorry, does Hestred just notice what I just noticed?
What did you just notice?
Master's in color in that square? Is there a light source?
What?
And
That's true,
Elevar
it
is
is in
in
color.
color too.
Yeah, Alvar's in color.
Well, there's light on the left.
There are light sources, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good. Alright. I just didn't want it to be like, oh, it's a super dark tunnel, blah, blah, blah. Suddenly there's light. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the
Jarring.
boulder shifted. That's going to smash you, so it let light in.
Interestingly enough, it doesn't describe the fact that there's lights, but yes, there are lights.
All right.
I guess somebody wants there to be lights here. Anyway, so yeah, you go to like smash the wall.
You should be careful. Could be trapped.
I'm going to investigate the skeleton.
There couldn't possibly be traps. I just checked.
What would you like to find out about this skeleton?
Let's see.
I was talking about the wall.
I'm gonna
before.
I'm gonna see if there's any way I can detect that it died more of natural causes or some kind of like injury, like maybe there's damage on the skeleton to reflect like a wound of some kind.
Okay.
Just trying to ascertain the danger.
Yeah, give me a medicine check. As Master kind of headbutts the wall, it puts a little bit of pressure on it. It bends slightly and then pops open.
Aha, secret area.
I'm saving all my good rolls for later, apparently.
Fair enough. You are not sure how this creature died. Or how long it's been here. Time is a weird soup.
Alivar, his soul is gone, if you're wondering.
And where did it go to?
Where all souls go when guided right.
And where would that be, in your opinion?
There's multiple places depending on who he worshipped and what god was there to guide him on.
I
Hard to
always
say.
imagined it was a gigantic granite labyrinth.
My dear Red may be for you.
Is that your dream? Like, that's what you want when you die?
That's all I know. That and betrayal.
Mm-hmm. And destruction.
You know what? I reach into my pack and pull out a very official-looking scroll and hand it to Syrinx.
I will read it. What does it say?
The one I probably handed to you, let's figure out if it's the good one or the bad one. The good one. It's a pardon.
And what reason was given?
Found innocent of all charges.
So you sweet talk to the judge? Alright, fine. You're technically innocent. You got me.
I didn't do it.
Well, that's what the law says. You're completely right.
Are you done?
Or me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I'm done. We good? Can we go?
The wizard is still casting.
Oh.
Making those weird hand things.
So, what you been up to?
Bouncing mostly.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm. You?
I got fired. For theft. Again. I got this cool thing, though, and I'll pull out my multi-purpose tool. Look at that. It's a screwdriver and a hammer. Totally worth it.
That's very, practical.
I believe Alvor went through the way. If no one's going with him.
Oh, great. Thank God.
What? The
I still
wizard...
look at him.
I'll, like, move forward so that I can, like, kind of protect the wizard, but also kind of keep an eye on you guys.
Can I enter stealth since I'm in front? Or I guess hide is the technical term.
Yeah, if you want to try to be quiet and stealthy,
Yep.
go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Right?
I figure by now it's been long enough of awkward conversationing that your detect magic goes off.
How did that not go? Well, that took a while.
Let's see. Where are you standing?
Oh, were we doing experience or milestone?
You guys never decided.
Yeah, that's
like
a thing you gotta like hold us to. I gave my opinion. Jason said some shit but didn't give an opinion, and then nobody else spoke. So
I have no sway either way.
I haven't played enough. I have no idea. Anything.
Jim, Lauren, opinions?
I am good either way.
I don't really have an opinion. This is my first time here.
You know what? Roll D100 above a 50 is milestones, below a 50 is experience. Good.
So does that mean experience or milestone? I wasn't.
What did
listening.
you say?
I believe that's milestones because it said above 50 is milestone, below 50 is experience.
Well,
All right, we're doing it easily.
here's a smarter way to go about it. 3 people said they don't care. 1 person said that they have a slight favoring to XP, and then you haven't said anything. What do you want?
Wait, I said I didn't care.
Oh, then 4 people don't care, and then I'm like a 51-49 towards XP. So why don't we just do XP?
Okay,
I'm fine with that.
All right, fine. All
I
right.
need to go.
God, that was hard.
I need to switch my character sheet then.
Hey, you can just do it later, or now, whatever, whenever you.
I mean, we have 0 XP now, so might as well.
True.
Yeah, done.
Okay. Carol. 30 feet. You detect nothing.
Unfortunate.
Are you finished, wizard? The party is leaving.
I shall join you. Is it concentration though? Does it maintain 30 feet around me?
It does.
So I realize something if we end up running into it?
Yeah. Once you took about 10 more feet worth of steps, I'm not sure your step size, so I'm not sure how many steps that was. You detect 2 sources of evocation magic in front of you.
Should I let my party know, or are they too far gone?
I mean, that's.
I'm
that's
staying
up
with
to
you. I don't think we should split up, but
Where
it
was it?
DM had enough of our shit and paused it. He's just like,
you would have noticed that the. Yeah, I mean, once you guys start spreading out, you start making things awkward. The sources of magic were the lights that were kind of gently floating in midair.
Oh, okay.
Which
Another news: water is wet.
exactly. Strangely enough, the floating lights are magical.
Alright, I'll just keep following them then.
say it isn't so.
Don't care about
No.
those.
Actually, we might have to tell Heston that. He might not know.
I figure you guys would have been staying.
Dave, ever tell us his name, or are we just all gonna call him Red?
Oh, that's true.
You guys have never asked.
it's red for me.
I hate these stupid hallways.
I figured we'd get to it at the first time we do downtime.
Or
if it never
36.
comes up, it doesn't come up.
Yeah. That's how I know him.
Well, read your new name now. Congrats.
Apparently.
I will change the token.
I actually haven't said my name either at all.
Nope. Nobody said
We're all
it.
Nobody's asked about
anonymous.
that
This is
either.
an anonymous.
Nobody.
This is
Look, rule
we're all
101 of
down here
adventuring.
anonymously. We don't want to know who each other is.
You don't get close to people because people die. So, if you're not close
Exactly.
to them, it hurts less.
After I've seen you around for at least a week, I might ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys go through the hallway, which is also occasionally lit up with a little floating light, you come into this room that some of you are in, and notice that the floor is actually like slanted and tilted, going downward to the left. Since none of you really know which way is north or south or whatnot, and you're underground, so it's weird. You see a statue in the little alcove that looks like a life-size statue of a Sahuagin submerged up to its chest in sewer water. It is glowing with a dim purple light. Its head is completely turned around, and one of its arms is broken off and nowhere to be seen.
So does that mean I'm standing in sewer water?
At your spot, yes, you are not like
Okay,
deep
so that's
in
what
it.
the coloration of the map means.
Yeah. You're probably up to like mid. How tall are you?
6'11". I mean 5'11". 5'11".
Probably up to like mid shin, maybe your knee level.
Okay.
Um,
Is it disgusting sewer water or just like water runoff?
well, it's sewer water, so I'm gonna go with it. Kind of stinks a little bit. Yeah, it is tepid. Has little odds and ends kind of floating in it every so often. Smells slightly of sulfur, but it's totally safe to drink, I'm sure. Want to try? No? Okay.
No.
I'll pass. Thanks.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, as you kind of come around the corner and notice the statue, something else kind of notices you and gets off an attack. And then we will go to initiative. But first,
Did he detect me through stealth?
he can see you regardless of stealth.
Get fucked.
Slightly
Where's
bad
my meat
information,
shield
but,
if you need him?
Yeah.
Hey, you ran off ahead, man. That's on you. The wizard was
Anyway,
casting a spell. I was protecting the wizard.
Pop out. Features. Really? The version they give me doesn't have. Cool. That's awesome.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's a slight break in your wall here.
Rare.
Well, Master did headbutt it.
Right there.
That'd been real good.
On your lighting layer. Because when I passed there, it allowed me to see a thin stripe. I'll show you on. I'll send you a picture.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can
it's
see it on
because
my
it's
screen.
It's not linking.
Ah,
So
It
just,
happens.
I'll just over. I mean, it's not as bad as this monstrosity.
oh yeah, that's pretty rough. Oh, that's not that at all.
But anyway, Eldar,
Yes,
can you give me an intelligence saving throw, please?
Now I know how to press that button. Oh man, I'm rolling great today.
That would be a failure. Luckily, it's not very much damage. You take 6 psychic damage. And, go back to this. Grab everybody. Master goes on your turn, correct?
Yeah, right after me.
And let's try out an initiative.
So for initiative, you can either click on the little D20 in your combat tracker if you want. That's in the second tab of the top right menu. Or you can actually literally just click initiative on D&D Beyond and roll. You do have to make sure you have to select your token before you hit initiative.
There you go.
I totally forgot.
Yeah,
Brian?
if you... What?
I rolled a
Oh.
20 and I didn't hear the noise.
Oh, I need to set up the noise. I will do that.
There's a noise for a 20?
There's definitely a noise
Absolutely.
for a
This is
20.
D&D.
There's a noise for a 20 and a noise for a 1. Always. Always and forever.
Even in my games?
No.
Oh. Well, now I feel like I've been shortchanging you guys.
You have been.
Have.
What plugin do I need to install?
Dice is nice.
Okay. If it bricks the whole campaign, somebody else is just going to have to DM something, but I'm going to...
Or, sorry, dice so nice.
Gotcha. Is it something really cool? I guess, don't answer me. I'll find out when I roll a 1 or a 20.
Okay.
So technically I rolled a 9, not a 13. I just didn't have my token selected. I assume I still go before you, Serix? 16 dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was your actual number?
9.16.
Gotcha. Update. Added. Well, I'm glad it got off its one shot because it's probably gonna die before it gets to go again. Although y'all can't see it, so it does have that going for it. Alrighty. Harold.
What the fuck was that?
Was what?
Is that like the
We
start
went
of
into
a
combat
sound?
mode.
Holy shit. These plugins, man.
Yeah. There will be a noise when and every round starts. There will be a noise when it's about to be your turn, and then you get a noise when it is your turn.
No shit. Okay, what
Yeah.
send me a list later. I need this one for Mondays.
Will do.
'Cause some people are like, wait, what? It's my turn? Like,
You can look at it right now. If you go to the game
You-
settings and view active modules.
yeah, but I'm busy.
You'll also
playing
can't
D&D.
see. You can see Harold. You'll notice that Harold has a little border around him that is rotating.
Oh, that's fucking cool. Alright.
So, Harold, you probably just heard like a groan or something coming from down the hallway.
Where do I see my movement?
Center of your character sheet, above your armor class, next to proficiency.
Ah, okay.
It's probably 30. Most people are usually 30.
All right. And then I'd like to use my wild companion as an action and summon a rat.
Okay. Give me just a second. I will give you a rat. Does it go on your turn, or is
It's-
it a find familiar?
It's based on Find Familiar, so whatever the rules on that are. I don't know off the top of my head.
I'll just say after you because I hate tracking familiars at the same time. It's annoying.
Preach.
You said you wanted a rat.
Yep.
How about a rat? Where would you like it?
I would like to let Red know that I have a buff in store for him, and that I was curious if my rat could go on his shoulder.
I will answer on my turn.
So let's see, where else is it? And then, as a bonus action, I'd like to cast Magic Stones. If there is 3 stones nearby that I can, stones or pebbles I can use it on. I don't know how crumbly this place is.
Magic stones. That's a bonus action.
It
Bonus
is.
action. That's a cantrip. Cool. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it's a hallway with crumbly walls and whatnot.
Do I need to do something on Beyond to show that I have 3 stones, or I just remember and use them?
Just keep it in mind.
Alright.
If you want, you can give yourself some conditions type of a thing to track it, but
Yeah.
I usually just remember. It's easier.
And then that's probably it for me. I'm gonna stay behind the Minotaur. It seems like a safe choice.
Okay.
Plus, I'm offering him a rat, so we'll see what happens.
Alrighty. Lamb.
That's a lot of movement. I think I can dash to get there. Let's see. Are we counting that as difficult terrain?
To move through your friendlies,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, okay, so that would be 10, 20, 25, 30, dash. Okay. Lamb's just gonna nimbly dash around everyone. That's 20, 25, 30. Oh, it's in that stuff, huh? Lamb doesn't want to get wet, so she'll get over there. That'll...
I mean, you're short. You might drown.
yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Do I see anything?
You do not see anything.
Hmm. Well, I don't have anything to do but back up then, because obviously they can see through stealth, so there's nothing there. I'm gonna go hang out with Lamb.
Okay. At the bottom of the initiative tracker, which you can pop out by right-clicking on the crossed swords, there's an intern.
Oh.
Or red.
What if I close my initiative tracker on accident?
Right click again.
You can. Yep.
It's
Uh,
gone.
It's
is
the
it-
second tab on the top right of the
The
chat
swords?
box. The second tab, just right click the swords and it'll
okay.
pop out. So before walking away, I will have responded with, yes, that's fine. But I will not spend an action to pick up the rat. And I was about to ask you to check your PMs, but you just did, so thank you very much. I'll take a look around, see if I see anything. Probably
Okay.
not, but
with a 16. You would not be able to see anything.
okay. I fucking action draw hand axe. And would you let me do a shield too or no?
To actually like start wearing it, or
Yeah.
to like pull it out of your pack and. get
Well,
ready?
the shield is on my back always, but definitely drawing the hand axe from my belt. Can I also grab my shield? That'll be that. That's it for my turn. I'm not doing anything else, but I know it's
Yeah,
interact
that's
with an
fine.
object is an action. So okay, so pull out hand axe and shield and turn.
You could also drawing the thing as part of the attack action normally works. So
Yeah,
you
but
could-
I don't have an attack action. There's nothing to attack.
right.
Oh,
but, like
I w-
you could.
Well,
I
you
mean,
could
okay,
attack the air.
technically you're right. So, but anyway, sorry, I forgot. Bonus action. I set my feet and go into a tunnel fighter stance.
There we go.
Do
Okay.
you want me to say that every time?
If that's going to be a given type of thing, then I'll just assume.
You know what? I will say it every time because there is a couple other bonus actions that I do have that I will rarely use, but it's probably best if I do define it. So,
Fair enough.
yeah. Tunnel fighter stance. And I'll just say to the party, I will hold them off, whatever they are. I sense a
It's
trap.
showing all kinds of interesting things over there.
Yeah, Lamb's just clicking on all the abilities apparently.
Yeah.
What? What am I doing? Oh, whoops.
You're a pact of the blade. You're
Yeah, it's spamming the chat. a
dark
little bit.
vision. Create pact
Oh,
weapon. What's your
my
pact weapon?
bad.
Is it a bow?
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
Oh
Don't
my
worry
gosh,
about
I
it.
really-
You literally
I
linked
really
it to everybody.
Pressed everything. Jesus.
You pressed everything, all the things.
I was just having fun with the chat.
Apparently.
Apparently.
I will, seeing Alabar harmed by something, hold my action to attack any hostiles that I see.
Okay.
And I'll have Master do the same.
Fair enough. Hehe. Alrighty. Serix, are you done with the turn?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet, thank you. I mean, I can just automatically click it for you guys. If I do and you do it at the same time, it skips over people. So,
Yep.
alrighty. Hestrid, can you also give me an intelligence save?
I can. I fail.
That's good. Sorry, it doesn't matter.
I fail.
A 10, I think, actually succeeds.
I'm the smartest party member ever.
You do,
That's what
in
that
fact,
means.
succeed.
Yep. Fucking brilliant.
And take 5 psychic damage.
5 psychic damage.
I feel like it might be a graze.
It
no,
might be, for some strange reason.
I knew this was
And
gonna
then
happen.
you see like the surface of the water just like suddenly kind of shifts and starts sliding towards you guys. Kind of just looks like this puddle of oil, but it's moving.
Where is it moving at?
I'm checking its incredible movement speed.
If it's like a slick of oil, can we set it on fire?
I'll use my reaction to fire my sling at it.
Okay. Sling away.
18.
I think it might hit it. It does indeed hit it.
Okay, just checking. For a big 9 bludgeoning. And I will drag it one closer to Hestrin. With the Crusher feat.
Now it'll only be 5 turns.
Okay, that's
It seems extravagant, but I'll accept it.
It's
Carol,
not.
it is your turn.
It's not difficult trying to get past a rat, right?
No, you can move past the rat.
I figured as much. Yeah, but you didn't pick him up. Maybe on his turn.
You're gonna let the rat interact with you. Labyrinth Eye?
How do I?
Wait, you-
Oh,
You're just matching your character now. No more role playing.
I'm probably just gonna pronounce this wrong. I'm just gonna cast Shillelagh,
Not for
and
me.
that'll end my turn.
Okay. You do have some stones.
Can I see enough of this thing to throw a stone?
I think so.
I think it's like 60 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, fine. I'll
Yeah,
throw a stone.
It's got a little bit of cover, but its armor class is atrocious, so I'm sure you'll still hit it. Yeah, that'll hit.
Does a 23 hit?
All right, 11 bludgeoning damage. It's not looking great.
And then I'd like to move the rat, maybe? I don't know how much space it's got, though. It's gotta go. It only has 20 feet, I think. Can I get to Hestrid in 20 feet?
Get to him.
It doesn't let me touch or do anything with the rat.
Oh, I was gonna give you permissions and I got sidetracked. Scurry. You wouldn't be able to climb up to his shoulder, fortunately.
Alright, that's fine. Just put him next to me, maybe? I don't know. Whatever works.
There you go.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, Lamb.
Lamb is just gonna make her bow appear and fire a shot. I'm assuming a 22 hits.
A 22 hits.
Uh,
If that was supposed to be a sharpshooter, I think your modifiers are wrong.
It should be -3 actually, because you can't do sharpshooter accurately. It's supposed to be -5, but I have a +2, I believe. That sounds right.
I mean, I can't fix your character sheet, but
I can't. I've tried to fix the character sheet to actually get sharpshooter to work, and it's been terrible. So a 19 does a 19 hit technically.
Yes. It's got an armor class of 8, guys.
24 damage. I will. I will say, as I shoot the arrow, I will say, "This one has lived way too long. It shall come with us."
It dies, spreads across the ground, and just kind of sinks beneath the surface of the water. Vanishes from view. And that brings us out of combat. You guys can enjoy your 20 experience. That should have just actually assigned it to you, if you want to check your sheets.
I was in milestone mode. I didn't know how to change it.
You guys.
It didn't either, but
Oh, there it went. Yeah.
Where do you change your character sheet to not be milestone mode?
I hit the anvil.
Didn't add it though. I don't think so. I'm at 6,500. Is that right? Should I just add it myself?
Yeah, here, D&D Beyond.
All right.
I think okay.
All right, so how do I manually add experience now that I just reset this thing? Yeah. All right, fixed. Yes.
The smell here is very rough. It's hurting our noses. I will be going out.
I agree with the psychic lady.
You guys don't want to go check out that statue?
The smell is hurting our noses. No, when she was okay.
Give me just a sec. I need to fix something.
Fair enough. I understand.
It won't even let me go in the room.
No,
Even before the game was paused.
Yeah, I guess you're clipping a wall. I think you just have to go left.
Yeah, the wall clipping's annoying in those kind of hallways, unfortunately.
Camera is turned off now. You might.
As we get dragged by the hand of God.
Did I detect anything while I was down there?
There's magic coming off of the statue.
Yep. Oh, someone else could have went into the poop water. Lamb just was.
I was walking into the poop water, and then I got dragged by the hand of God.
Ah. I was just waiting outside of the room. I was not going to do anything else.
I'll have to fix that up here. Closer down. Okay. So are you guys actually staying split up, or are some of you down by the statue? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm just waiting out there because the smell is horrid.
I am wiping off Master.
We are not progressing though, so Alvoral and Harold can do what they want.
I guess I will go back through the gauntlet of clipping.
I am also not bothered by smells. Oh gosh.
For everyone that is by me though, Lamb will start humming, and it'll sound something like this.
You don't hear anything.
I put it in the YouTube.
Oh.
I forget how Discord. Well, it is a Discord YouTube, so yeah.
Before I approach the statue, can I make a perception check? See if I observe anything around me.
Okay. Give me a perception check. That's an 18. Okay. So you definitely see all the descriptive information that I gave you before about what the statue looks like and whatnot. With an 18, I will also tell you that it looks like the head actually is slightly loose. It's kind of slightly wobbling as the displacement of the water is kind of lapping up against it and whatnot. But other than that, nothing of interest.
I mentioned the head thing to Harold.
The head seems loose. Can I throw a stone at it?
Sure. I mean, it's easy enough. I'm not going to make you roll, although you could roll in that one. So yeah, give me give me an attack roll.
I realized what I was doing. I deleted it.
Oh yeah, easy enough to hit the stone head, and it kind of just like starts spinning around a little bit. Probably only like a 30-degree angle. It's not like super loose, but you definitely managed to make it turn a little bit.
Is he cast detect magic before? Is he aware that the statue is magical, or did that wear off before he got here?
It lasts for 10 minutes, so yeah, you'd still know. You'd still be detecting magic. It has definitely got an aura of magic around it.
Do I know its school of magic?
It would be evocation.
Has Harold said anything about that, or like?
I will keep you informed
Okay.
as we find mysteries in the statue.
Can I ritually cast Identify to learn more about the statue?
Yeah, if you want. You'll have to be touching it the whole time while you're doing that.
That's fine.
If you're casting it on an object.
Guess I get to go wade chest deep in shit water.
Okay. You get all up in that water and put your hand on the statue and start casting.
Everyone else gets to listen to 10 minutes of humming.
You guys do hear that creepy, like, breathing humming in the background, too, just FYI.
Is that like the throat singing version of humming?
It sounds like something big, beastie, and kind of a little bit guttural, but yeah. Kind of creepy.
Whisper to Hestrid. Yeah, that's kind of creeping me out. Yeah, this is kind of creeping me out.
Can rats swim?
They abandoned sinking ships, so yes.
Can I use an action or whatever I need to take control of its senses and swim towards the little corner to be able to see what's going on down there through my familiar?
Sure. Easy enough to do. So you're like sending it down over here?
Yeah, and I'm also like taking control of it with an action so I can use its senses or like see through it.
Okay, easy enough. It's not very fast. It swims at half speed, so it's got 10 feet per round.
What's
But
that
yeah,
in ooze turns?
ooze turns.
Yeah, we measure everything in the speed of ooze.
It's about the speed of an ooze. It is one ooze speed. So yeah, he goes around the corner. He, she, it. I don't want to assume. How does your rat identify?
I never asked. I don't know either.
Fair enough. It goes around the corner and takes a little peek. Nothing of interest, really. Just murky water.
Should I go over there so I can see, or does it matter?
If you want.
Alright.
After 10 minutes of time, you... Let's see... Properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, no charges... Spells. Okay. It is a magic imbued object. It has no real properties. You can't use them. It doesn't require attunement. Has no charges. And it is affected by the continual light spell.
Are there any mechanics that should have stood out to me had I been more experienced in this game?
Really, honestly.
So water is wet.
Water's wet. Statue glow.
I start messing with the statue, the head, the looking for the broken arm, just kind of looking around, seeing if this is something like a puzzle that might be put back together.
Okay. Give me an investigation check to look around. As far as the head goes, it turns fairly freely. Which way are you turning, by the way?
Let's go. Wait, when he threw the stone, which way did it turn that time?
To the left.
And did it seem like it got stuck, like it wouldn't turn anymore, or?
No, it seemed more like it turned as much as a stone hitting it would make it turn.
All right, so I'm gonna just keep turning it to the left then.
Okay. You turn it to the left, and you kind of get this rock grating on rock sound effect, and notice that the head is slowly moving up, and after a little bit of time, it pops off.
Oh, I always wanted to get ahead in life.
You've gotten ahead. You notice as you pop it off that it's actually hollow inside, and it is full of wax.
I yell over to Harold. Hey, is this something your rat might want to look in there for us?
It's hollow, but filled with wax. So can a rat even get in there to check things out?
It's not like
I can
full.
lift you.
It's just got
I
some
can
wax
lift your
in it.
rat up. I just don't want to stick my hand in a waxy chamber.
Sure, why not? Let's see what happens.
Right? You stuff the rat into the wax area. Are you looking through its eyes?
I am.
You notice that some of the wax is like slightly blackened and has a little thread sticking out of it. As you look through the water, you do find the broken off arm
Okay.
next to the statue.
Does it look like it can be reattached, or is it just broken rock or statue rock, marble, whatever the statue's made of at this point?
You know, it doesn't actually say what it's made out of. That's rude. Let's say marble sounds good. The pieces look like they fit together, yes. It's not like a smooth, like somebody took a really sharp object and just severed it type of a thing. It also doesn't have like a peg in a hole type of thing, but it looks like the pieces would fit together.
Well, since this is a magical thing, I try to put the pieces together and see if they'll just magically stick to each other.
Okay. You stick it on there, kind of like hold it there for a second. Do you let go, or?
Yeah, I'll let go.
Okay, it falls into the water.
Well, that's that. Is he able to get his rat back out, or do I need to like pull it out by the tail?
Well, you said what was in it? A wick or a wire or a what now?
A wick,
Oh,
yeah.
Can I use Druidcraft to light it?
While your rat is still in there?
He served his purpose.
Okay, you light the wick. The rat takes 1 point of damage and poofs out of existence.
Well, it can't smell any worse in here.
Rest in peace.
Luckily, the rat, as it poofs out of existence, doesn't really unleash burnt cooking meat smell. So, yeah, doesn't smell worse or better if that's what you're into. But yeah, the wick lights up. The candle starts like melt, or the wax inside starts kind of melting a little bit, and then it, as wax does, flows over the wick and extinguishes it.
Wow, that was very odd.
I mean, it takes a little bit of time for that to happen, but that's basically
When
what it
there
is.
was light from the fire, did we see anything interesting inside the hole?
The hole basically kind of looked like a jack-o'-lantern when the light was in there, kind of streamed out through the eye sockets in the mouth.
I think I've given this statue enough of my life, so I'm willing to go back.
Do you take the head with you?
It's marble. I'm a weakling.
How heavy is the head?
What is the density of marble?
I just hand it to Harold and walk off.
I don't want it in grams per centimeter. That'll work. You're looking at about 20 pounds.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Here you go, Harold. You can have it.
Is the arm about the same?
Arm would be a little bit heavier. About
Let's
30.
just. I'm gonna take the head and just follow him out.
The arm would be a new bludgeoning weapon if you want one.
No, I want to get ahead in life. I don't need a hand.
Acceptable. Oh, I forget what that little adverb is. A head in the hand, a hand in the head. I can't remember. A hand in the foot, isn't it?
Are you like confusing
Are you okay?
birds in a bush and
I might be having a stroke too all at the same time. Oh,
We left him humming too long.
I can't remember it now.
I don't remember any head idioms now.
Fair enough.
You're welcome.
As we leave, could I use the stone thing again to restock my pile of 3 stones?
Sure. Could break off an ear.
All right, should we keep going?
Yes.
Did you guys have enough humming?
Had a great time.
Actually, as I walk out of the hallway, I realize the humming's going on, and so I kind of bust out my flute and just kind of like play along.
There's 2 of them.
The humming will continue.
I got a lyre, but I don't have any musical talent. Can I just start playing mine terribly?
Nothing's stopping you.
I juggled axes and like rolled a 2, even though I was playing a barbarian, and I attracted a crowd just from being so terrible that wanted to see if I would die.
Fair enough.
I was gonna ask how long you guys wanted to go, so I'm good with this.
Yeah, that's a good stopping spot.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Okay, now we understand the real reason.
Well, if it's a ritual, it'd only take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you use a little kiosk to purchase your food? The cantina tacos are good. I just want you to know that. The double down.
Ooh, Taco Bell's open.
I thought that's KFC.
Yeah, I thought that was KFC.
Oh, you have that like
No.
combined double store.
They are.
Oh.
It's called the Cantina Chicken Tacos. You do have them. I just checked Canada. They are good. They are really good.
Ooh, nice pizza.
The crispy
That's pretty
chicken
good.
is the one you want to get. Crispy chicken.
Yeah, that'll be next Thursday. This week was too busy. I didn't have time to make dough for the pizza.
Fair enough.
Jay's real
Monday.
hungry. That's why.
Monday.
No, on my mixer. At some point, it disconnected.